Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Joyce, and I'm here today with my group to talk about the elements of business communication. Our presentation will cover the various aspects involved in the communication process, including our understanding of business communication, the importance of the communication process, the various elements involved in the communication process, concept of noise and how it affects the organization. Through this presentation, we hope to provide you with a deeper understanding of this topic. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Hi, I'm here to introduce business communication. Now, what is business communication? Business communication entails the process of exchange of information and ideas within and between organizations. So it's not just an internal, but also an external tool of communication. Effective communication is essential for the success of any business. So for a business to thrive, you need to have effective communication, as it enables shareholders to collaborate, coordinate, and make informed decisions. Now, there are several types of business communication, including verbal, non-verbal, written, and digital. For the verbal communication, this involves face-to-face conversations, phone calls, video conferences, while the non-verbal has to do with the tone of voice, body language, and facial expressions. For the written, we have letters, emails, reports, and memos, while the digital has social media and other online tools. Effective business communication requires several key elements, including clarity, conciseness, accuracy, and sensitivity to the audience. So for clarity, the message you're passing across has to be clear. Conciseness, it has to be brief and succinct, straight to the point, while accuracy, your information has to be factual. And sensitivity to the audience. So while you're communicating, you have to keep in mind the audience you're passing the information to. It also requires an understanding of the cultural and social norms of the audience, as well as the purpose and context of the communications. Thank you.
Hi. Talking on business communication, a good communicator should be able to convey ideas clearly and persuasively, actively listen to feedback, and adjust their communication style accordingly. Business communication is essential in various aspects of an organization, including the marketing department, the sales, the customer services, the human resources, and management. Marketing and sales team use communication to promote products and services to customers and stakeholders. Customer services team use communication to address customers' concerns and provide solutions. Human resources teams use communication to manage employee relations and recruitment. Management team use communication to set goals and coordinate activities across the department. In conclusion, effective business communication is crucial for the success of an organization. It fosters collaboration, improves productivity, and helps achieve business objectives. To communicate effectively, it is essential to understand the audience and tailor the communication to their needs and preferences.
Importance of business communication. Business communication is crucial for the success of any organization, irrespective of its size or industry. Here are some reasons why business communication is important. 1. Achieving of goals. Effective communication allows organizations to clearly articulate their objectives and goals, which ensures that everyone within the organization is working towards achieving the same objectives. Then 2, we have collaboration and teamwork. Good communication fosters collaboration and teamwork within organizations. This helps to create a positive work environment where employees feel valued and supported. Then the third one, we have decision making. This helps to minimize the risk associated with decision making and ensures that organizations are well positioned to take advantage of opportunities as they arise.
Good day, everyone. My name is Vichu Okonkwo. I'm here to discuss on the topic the various elements involved in the business communication process. First thing first, we're looking at the communication channel. What do you understand by the communication channel? Communication channel, the person who is interested in communication has to choose a certain channel for sending the required information, ideas, and this information and ideas can now be transmitted to the receiver through certain channels, which may be either formal or informal. And you can agree with me that communication channel, that the communication channel is the route where the message travels. And this communication channel can be through the mass media, the television, the radio, the TV, and so on and so forth. Next, we'll be moving on to the noise. What do you understand by the noise? The noise is an interruption that creeps in at any point of the communication process, and it makes it ineffective. Ineffective in the sense that it interferes with the message reception, and this can be in form of the noise from the road, the noise from the road, the constant chattering of individuals from outside the communication. The constant chattering of individuals from outside the communication act. Thank you.
To add to what my colleagues have said, receiver is the person who received the message, or an entity who received the message within an organization. It is the receiver who tries to understand the message in the best possible manner in achieving the desired objective. A receiver is the person who tries to translate the words into thoughts and process the thoughts. And ideas is the subject matter of the communication. This may be an opinion, attitude, feelings, views, or suggestion of the sender who transmits to the receiver. Idea can be related to message, which message is the information, ideas, or feelings in which the sender is trying to communicate to the receiver.
Concept of noise. Noise is defined as an unwanted sound that is considered to be unpleasant, loud, or disruptive to hearing. From a physics standpoint, there's no difference between noise and desired sound, as they are both vibrations that passes through a medium such as air or water. The brain picks up the differences when it receives and perceives the sound. No one wants to ask someone to repeat themselves for the fourth time in a row when chatting in a noisy room, or strain to hear over a conversation over a noisy background. Communication has a significant impact on how we communicate. Therefore, communication noise can be defined as any barrier, or that is defined as any barrier that causes. Defined as any barrier that is preventing an effective communication process. Communication noise can be found in almost all settings and contexts, such as group, face-to-face, or organizational setting. In most studies, it shows that organizational setting has cost businesses billions of dollars because of the noise.
I want to talk about the type of noise, which are psychological noise, technical noise, organizational noise, cultural noise, psychological noise, semantic noise, physical noise. I would like to define physical noise. Physical noise is also as external noise. It can be defined as the type of noise that happens between an environment. More like when you and someone is trying to discuss, then another third party is making noise. That's for physical noise. Semantic noise has to do with kind of noise that has to do with emotions. It comes from the inside. Maybe you not trying to hear the person or not trying to feel the person's noise. Then psychological noise has to do with the physical health. Maybe when anxiety is taking place or when you are not feeling too well. That's for physical noise. The technical noise has to do with the equipment issue that has to interfere with the audience receiving and understanding your message online or video conference equipment. It will not work for everyone connectively. That's for technical noise. Then organizational noise is type of noise that happen in the organization, occur unaware or disregard expected communication channels in organization. While cultural noise has to do with the type of noise in which the values and the belief of people differs, because people have their own different social position, work groups, and more individuals belong to multiple cultures. Thank you.